Let me try this one. YouTube rejected your comment. What? Hey, Sunshine. Well, let me put the link up. That's crazy. We're back. Yep. That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie, see if that link work. The show ain't working right. Have I been sending it to the right person? I've been sending to Carlos. Oh my gosh. It works. I'm not gonna turn that air conditioner. It's starting to get cold. Everybody say he went live. This is my third time today. All right, where y'all at now with my vitamins? On the floor. Okay. It ain't gonna rain. I don't know where the air conditioning remote is at. Oh, there it go. That thing had to get turned off. I was freezing. Sometimes you gotta turn them air conditioners off. It, it gets too cold.
Hey, Big Easy.
You know what? I wasn't even shit. I kept hitting that button. It wasn't coming out right. It kept on saying error.
Oh, wow. So working now, right? Everything's
Yeah,
good
it
now, right?
started working. Yeah, it's working good
All
now.
right. Hold on. Let me get some stuff going.
This thing, I need to turn on that camera so I know when that man show up. Move over, plant.
Hey, Jay.
Ooh, that volume up loud. That volume up loud. That volume up loud.
Hey, Lalani, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Hey,
Good.
Jay.
That volume up loud.
Hey, Lalani, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Stop. Why won't this thing mute? There you go.
I'm gonna turn that news off. I'll be back.
Why you take your earbuds out to walk down the hallway? Booty! Why you beating up the whitey? If you move the watermelon, you could reach the whitey.
Oh boy. Did I turn it off?
Why you had to take the earbuds out to go get some peppermint?
I ain't get no peppermint.
What'd you
I gotta
get?
turn that TV set off.
What's in that bag? Oh, you got gummies. You could have had the earbuds while you turn off the TV, though, couldn't you?
No, I didn't want to get copyright.
Oh, because
The
of the
TV
mic.
set being on.
Because of the mic.
Correct.
Hey, Anthony and Ellie. Or Elle.
I got me some chicken feet, Big Easy.
Man, you gotta be nice.
Did you say
You
chicken
ain't getting
feet?
no balut.
Yeah, I got some right now. Getting ready for my trip next year.
Oh gosh.
I
You can have all the chicken in the world you want.
He ain't eating chicken,
Still,
he eating feet.
you still eating chicken.
It's just feet. Ain't no such thing as chicken. It's cartilage.
What? What I miss? What I hear?
Cartridge.
You eating cartilage, not chicken.
Hey, Ella.
Ellie, how you doing, Ellie? Nice seeing you, Ellie. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that.
Him and that red. He love that red. Red gotta be your
Yep.
favorite color.
Red, black, and white, you know. I know you can't stand that red little hook, Mark. You can't stand that red hook. Cause you're an OG, huh? You're an OG.
You know we only wore black and blue.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's all we wore was black and blue.
Mm-hmm.
You get caught in some red, you gone.
Yeah.
You're gonna get talked about.
Have a nice day, Ellie. I know it's early for you,
Hello,
right?
everyone here. Ellie about to go. What time is it? It's 8:22 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's early.
But Ellie gets up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, really?
Ellie gets up early. Them roosters waking her up. Quack-a-doodle-doo, quack-a-doodle-doo, quack-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, I miss those roosters. I grew up with roosters in the back.
I grew up in the city,
Yeah.
and nobody had roosters in Lexington, Tennessee, or in Memphis.
I grew up in the city in Houston, and Hispanics had roosters.
We
In the
do.
city.
We
In
do.
the
Yeah,
city.
we do. No, no lie. That's true.
They had roosters.
There wasn't no
In the
roosters
city, in the
around in the
backyard.
city.
In a chain link or picket fence. They didn't care which one they had. They had roosters. Even the metal bars, it's like burglar bars with the holes in them, they still had roosters just walking in and out the, out the yard.
Didn't have no roosters in the city.
A couple people had a goat.
Oh, 3 pass. I love my 3 pass.
You drinking Mellow Yellow? What was that?
Oh, this? Twist up.
Oh,
Twist up.
It's like a generic of a Sprite, like a lemon
yeah.
lime soda. Yeah.
I thought it was a
Couldn't
mellow
get from
yellow
Ollie's
can.
or Save-A-Lot. If Ellie come up here, y'all, that's all y'all hear is that rooster. It's
I'm
UPS.
going
about to
right by
I'm
our
put this
house
in.
too.
I'm gonna put this in the freezer. It'll be good for tonight.
Turn it down.
You said you gonna say that.
No, I got another pack. My brother came by and says, "Oh, here's another pack. I don't want it." So I came up. See, the minute
That
they
ain't no come
Jacob,
up.
the people they know me now.
What's the
Like, oh
trouble?
Jacob, I know you don't drink no more, but here you can have this for later. It's like what? Okay. They be
Yeah.
testing me now. They be playing with my emotions now. You know that's how they are.
You don't got to fall for it. Everybody, I still get
Did you get
tested
the
to this
package?
very day.
Answer the door, please.
I know I got some. I got some alcohol in my house somewhere.
I got some moonshine and some ice cream.
Some Buck Douglas.
Yes, cheers. I like that. Salud. Yeah, my
Ooh, I'm
neighbors,
not going
they have
back
some.
downstairs.
My neighbors, they raise some aggressive ones. They take them over there to their friend's house, and then they either come back with a lot of money or they come back sad.
Oh, they fight them.
Yeah. They're expensive too. They sell them for a crazy amount of money.
You said they were expensive?
Yeah, because they breed them. They get like certain types, like like certain fighting types, and they breed them and then make their own little hybrid, and yeah, they sell them. But yeah, if they're good quality, then they're going to be a lot of money.
Mm.
The same as my fighters, like I bought them from a guy at the LFS, and he fights in the arenas. And he said, yeah, if you want a good quality fighting line in your strain, get these two. So like the fish I have are like ornamental / fighters, like they're crown tail picots. But yeah, they have that fighting gene in them.
Right.
So they're not like true champions, but yeah, they're just aggressive. That's why I love my beta so much. They're unique. Very unique.
When I had my Bailey, he was fun to watch. I couldn't keep up with him because he attacked the plant.
Oh yeah.
Every time I put a plant in there, he knocked every root off the plant until they were all gone. And then it would finally die. And he'd be like, finally, I got my bowl back.
My property.
I just think it was so funny watching him attack the plant. And I just be like, well, is he eating it? Maybe he's eating it. Maybe I should keep putting plants in there because he's eating the plants. But, all the stuff I had to scoop out of there, he definitely wasn't eating it. He was just knocking it off.
Yeah, knocking it off, yeah. Yeah, Ellie, me right now, I got some chicken feet in the barbecue right now, roasting. But I got some chicken strips to hold me over. Got it. Give me some
You gonna
chicken
be
feet.
hungry right after you get.
And that balut, I have that balut ready. Just get ready for my challenge when I go.
Like
You gonna
I
eat the balut
said,
with,
you can
with
have
the
my
with,
balut.
you gonna eat the balut with the chicken feet?
No, I had a balut for later, but yeah, I'm just gonna have my
Oh,
chicken feet. Yeah,
You
I'm
all
like, you gonna make
hyper.
that a meal?
but
You
now
gonna
that
make
you
that
mentioned
chicken
it,
feet a
hey, that
meal?
sounds good. Now that you mentioned it,
He done bumped his head.
I've never had chicken feet. I've seen one person make like stewed chicken feet, and they actually made it look good, but I still don't want no chicken feet.
My cousins, they cook. If they can kill it, they know how to cook it.
Hey, Elsa.
Elsa, hey.
It's so gross. I never get when they cook that cow tongue.
Oh, I love cow tongue. That's delicious. Have you tried it? Oh, that's
Cow tongue tastes
delicious.
like liver to me. I don't like it. I don't like liver.
Liver's good. Liver and onions. Ooh, that's my. I used
It
to
has
love
a
that growing up.
taste
Chicken
Liver
that
and
I don't
feet.
like.
onions.
It has a taste that I don't like. Mm-mm. But I like gizzards. I'll eat gizzards.
Right? Yeah. Ellie knows. Yeah, that's good.
I'll tear up some chicken gizzards, but I don't want no liver.
Y'all don't
I don't
think
want
this
cow liver. I don't
piece
want
of
chicken liver. I don't want
rubber
nobody's
don't
liver.
get to you.
Oh, that's a good workout.
See, me and Ellie need to hang out. We have the same interest, same
Even
pace
harder.
and
You
everything.
one of these big balls like what I got, and you sit on the ball and you do that. It's even harder.
I gave my this little small place. I gave that ball away. I got a ball from my neighbors. I gave that ball away. I got tired of that ball.
That ball can't bother you. See, mine is up in the corner. You ain't
My
taking up
ball
no
is
space.
gone.
It's way up in the corner.
I gave that ball away. It was
Look at that.
blue too.
Which one of your corners do you really need that much that you couldn't shove a ball over there? None.
Uh-oh.
You ain't using the ceiling.
Dancing
See,
on
Levani
the
knows.
ceiling.
Mark, you don't need no.
I don't like ball. I don't like balls.
What time is it?
I
Where
don't.
where Mark is, or where Jay is, or where I am?
See, the problem with balls, they remind me of kidney stones.
It's 5:36. So no, 5:30 p.m. over here.
Gallbladder.
5:32 p.m. over here, afternoon.
I'm not sure what a ball has to do with a kidney
Ooh.
stone or a gallbladder, Mark. It's
Oh, this
8:33
green one
where
is
Mark is.
good. Oh, this green one is good. Let me stop for y'all. I'm talking about he making
Quit
sex
making that
motions
noise.
at me.
Yes, I was just gonna say, quit that.
That don't mind that don't bother me.
What's that?
Oh, you like to listen to Mark moan? Okay, go ahead and moan, Mark.
He getting
You
a
know you
side
don't
of
mind,
my
Milani. You know you
nose.
don't mind. Stop playing. You know you don't mind. Stop playing. You
Moan
know.
for Jay. Jay likes
Milani, you know you don't mind either. Stop playing. You play too much, Lonnie.
Mark is gonna get kicked off the channel for pornography. He be over there moaning.
Oh my.
They're not even gonna look at the video. They just gonna hear the sounds and be like, "Oh, we gotta take that down. Whatever he's doing is not okay."
He's enjoying himself too much.
Then they gonna look.
He'll be like, "Oh no, what's this? Take that down."
John said, Mark, those are dangerous, buddy.
Yeah, they are.
My arms are sore now. Where that guy with my vitamins?
Your vitamins. Where's your vitamins?
Vitamin and Benjamin. Spoon yourself to health.
He on in Parkview. What are you doing way on Parkview? That's crazy. I ain't nowhere near Parkview.
Hey, Hank.
Oh, he's in the hood.
Who's in the hood?
Your vitamins are in the
no
hood.
Huh?
Your vitamins are in the hood.
No, he on the street by there. He not on Rocky River Drive. He on the street by there.
Mm.
There's two Parkviews. It sure is. I didn't know there was two Parkviews. There's a Parkview over in Fairview Park.
No, maybe all kinds of streets popping up left and right over here too.
There's always a double street around here. He's in Fairview. He got to cross the bridge. Got to go through the Metro Park and come up through the valley. I don't care where I move this laptop. It's always going to show half of my face.
You got to fix it. Make it work.
It still go back to half of my face.
Because you scooting over there.
There you go. See, you're good right there.
Face. Watch him scoot back over.
You're good. You're good right there.
He gonna go back to his comfy spot.
She know that already.
He going back to his comfy spot just halfway. Hey, DPK.
She knows it. I'm comfortable like this.
Did you see Shaylin's muffins, Mark?
No. Wow, they look good.
Nice.
That's her first time making muffins today.
Have you ever heard of the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
He asked you a question. Have you heard of the Muffin Man?
Yeah, I know about the Muffin Man.
She said, no, he can't hear you whispering.
No.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! He lives on Drury Lane.
The Muffin
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! You remember that? What's that from? Shrek.
How did you not know Shrek the Muffin Man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That's bad.
I know it's bad.
Kim and Sarah, they got on my nerves.
I like that boulder. That's a nice.
Have you ever heard of the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
She's just giggling.
Oh. We're losing daylight every day. Every day they're taking a minute of daylight away.
The days are getting shorter. This would be fall. This month, last month of summer.
I'm gonna get these to the girls when they come over.
What you giving to some girls? What you got under that desk?
He be hiding.
He all bent down up under the girls and pork rinds. Where you get pork rinds from? You don't even eat that.
I don't like them. They don't taste like they. They was better when I was a kid.
You got to get it right
horrible now.
brand now because they make really cheap, bad pork rinds now.
You gotta get. I like the spicy ones. I love the spicy ones.
Yeah, you got to get the ones that are flavored, or you got to get the what's the company?
Yeah,
It's
There's
that
a lot of-
original. It's the original old fashioned companies. That's the one that he's gonna like. It's that old one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I just forgot the name though. But yeah.
No, when I was a kid, there was a store, and that's all they did was pork rinds.
Oh, and ain't none of them gonna taste like fresh.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah.
You gotta go to Louisiana. You want some fresh ones. Ain't none of them in the bag gonna taste like the crackling.
That sucker was good. Right off of Woodland. No, Scoville. Right across
let's
from
see.
Longwood.
Oh, these are the ones that you got. Those are Utz. Yeah, don't get Utz.
They used to they'd be so hot they put it in paper bags.
Yeah, I gotta soak up the grease. Baconettes. That's the ones you gotta get. You gotta get the bacon
Yes, there you go. Yes,
or golden flake. If you want crackling, get this one, golden flake. It's a little bitty bag, but those are delicious.
Ooh, nice.
That's the crackling.
They
It's
used
still
to
got
have humongous.
the crunchy stuff and the
Cheese.
fat on it.
Where's
And
that
then-
from? Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. And then the baconettes, if I can find her, or Max. Max is a good one too. Max.
Mac.
That's gonna taste like what you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then the baconettes, but you got to look and pay attention to the what it says. It's got to be either original or the
Carlos,
hot
you back.
spicy.
Oh, see, those are the ones right there. Yep.
Either original or hot and spicy. All the rest of them you're not gonna like. But
The hot and spicy are my favorite. That's all I need. That's all I eat is the hot and spicy.
those other companies, I don't know, they taste like they use old grease or something. It tastes funky.
Yeah.
I'll get you some Hungarian horseradish. I bet you won't be eating nothing hot no time soon.
I ain't gonna eat no horseradish, period. I don't like horseradish.
What's that? I never heard of that. Hungarian horseradish? What's that?
Hungarian horseradish.
What? That's a challenge? You challenging me?
You won't eat it.
I won't eat American horseradish. I don't like horseradish. I'm not eating horseradish. I'm not eating cilantro.
Hungarian horseradish.
I'm not
Ooh, cilantro's
radish.
good. What? Cilantro's good.
I don't have the gene for cilantro. For me, cilantro tastes like soap. It tastes like a mouthful of Dawn dish soap. Mm-mm.
No.
I don't want soap with my food.
Nah, cilantro's good.
Not when you don't have that gene.
Yeah, us, you know, Hispanics, that's all we, yeah. Cilantro on our tacos, yeah.
It's in a lot of Asian food too. That's why I have to be careful when I go and pick Asian food. I got to make sure it's not full of cilantro. The first time I ever tasted cilantro, I was in Taiwan, and we went to a banquet at this resort that we were at with my uncle's baseball team, and they were serving us a 5-course meal.
I'm trying
And
to
the first thing they
put
brought out was a soup, and I took a
batter you made out
spoonful,
of.
and it tasted
Oh
like
no.
dirty dish soap. And I was like, it tastes like soap, and I just pushed it away. And then they brought out some fish. It also tasted like soap. And then they brought something else out, and it tasted like. I'm like, what is with the soap? Why does everything taste? I ended up eating rice, plain white rice, and I put some soy sauce on it because I was like, it seems like everything they bring out of the kitchen tastes like soap, and I didn't know until I was back home in America, and we did somebody's birthday at a Mexican restaurant, and I ordered something, and when I got it, they had pico in it on top. And when I tasted the pico, I tasted the soap. And I asked the waitress, and I was like, okay, what's in here? So I had her tell me all the ingredients, and I figured out from that what it was that I was tasting that was soap, which was the cilantro. And I was like, okay, so I don't eat cilantro. I don't eat cilantro. That's when I finally found out what it was. Because I take soap. It's like, you might as well just take, some Dawn and just squeeze it on my plate.
Man, you're crazy, Luana. You're crazy.
So you can Google it though. It's a true thing. Like there's just people that when we taste cilantro, it just tastes like soap.
Yeah, just
oregano?
taste buds, I guess. Yeah, just.
What is witch oregano? Never heard of it.
Rich oregano.
Yep, that's the best, right? That's the best.
It's gotta be from. Is that from PR?
What's wrong with the banners?
No, I was telling him the one about the kid sitting by the fish. They sitting down talking. That thumbnail.
I said I wouldn't let him load his banner.
It's a Spanish oregano. I know it.
A brujo is a warlock, so it should be warlock oregano. I gotta Google that one. I've never seen witch oregano.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to do a little bonfire tonight. Might have to push it back till this weekend.
That didn't work. Okay, let me click on Mexican oregano. Maybe that'll do it. See what that says. Nope. Let's type brujo then.
Yeah, oregano is used for a lot of stuff. Not oregano, I mean cilantro is used for a lot of stuff, like in medicine, herbal medicine, and just different things, rituals and stuff like that. Crazy.
In English it's called sorcerer oregano.
Yeah. Like put what is it? You throw in some cilantro mix it in with chicken blood and something else. Was it wine or something? You throw in something else and it's supposed to do something.
Cuban oregano.
Yeah, it's Cuban oregano. Okay, yeah, that's more like familiar.
I found it. Oregano brujo.
There you go. I like that accent, the dialect. There you go.
Oregano brujo.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking for that from now on. Sorcerer oregano or oregano brujo.
Mark's having a good time with them pork rinds.
He's
What?
eating gummies.
I mean gummies.
Oh, I thought you were eating those pork rinds.
He said he was giving pork rinds to the girls.
Oh,
I'm giving them
okay.
girls them pork rinds. I ain't eating
Cilantro.
that. I don't
I
like
can
it.
eat cilantro. Cilantro doesn't give me that soap taste. I can do cilantro, but I can't do cilantro.
I like cilantro.
Yeah, cilantro doesn't give me that soapy taste.
I'm eating these.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think of what is it that I eat that has cilantro in it. I think
These
there's the Outback salsa. Their salsa is cilantro, and I can eat
Jolly
it.
Ranchers. You trying to take that craving for alcohol.
What happened?
You craving that alcohol, eating them Johnny Ranchers.
Oh, and the pho. He was eating them Jolly Ranchers before he stopped drinking.
Yeah. See, nobody knows.
He always ate them things.
Be back. Welcome back,
Oh, and the
Derek.
cilantro is in the pho. The pho soup I eat all the time, Mark. They use
Yeah.
cilantro.
They put cilantros in a lot of stuff. People just don't realize what they
But they
throwing
put
in there.
cilantro in the soup when they're cooking it. They give you fresh cilantro to add into your soup after it's done.
Okay.
Yep.
Mark can't have no brandy.
Brandy.
Nope.
Oh,
No, buddy.
Brandy, you
He
send
can soak his gummies in some tea or some water.
I
need
want
you tonight. Oh, Brandy.
I would love to put those gummies in my sister. That's what I want. That'd be heaven.
I think they just
Don't
end up
start
gooey. I don't know
me.
if they could absorb that. Could they absorb
No,
that?
but I mean, you can just eat it when we're at the bottom. Just yeah, like the
Just eat it.
think, think of it like the worm, the worm at the bottom of the tequila. Same thing, you know.
Yeah. Finally cut my watermelon today. It was good.
Oh, nice. Only watermelon I got right now is this Jolly Rancher.
Mavi, non-alcohol, but you get a buzz from it. It got THC in it, wasn't it?
No alcohol, but you get a
Yeah.
buzz out of it. How's
Where's
that possible? Is it
I
is
love
it is it
THC.
the placebo effect? Is that what it is?
Let's see if I can Google that.
Or maybe like a sugar rush type of thing. I'm not sure.
Mavi drink, beverage.
I'm gonna
Oh,
see
they
where
changed
she
the spelling.
at.
Okay,
I'm
so
thinking
it's
about her.
Mauby. What's it say?
She's like, Big Easy, why did you call me up and tell me you was doing an LS?
Who? Oh,
A Puerto Rican drink made out of fermented tree bark. Well, that means alcohol. Ferment means alcohol.
yeah. Fermenting means yeah.
Let's see. It's made from the bark of the Mavi tree that's boiled, sometimes with spices like ginger and cinnamon, or fruit is added for different flavors. An alcoholic version is made by fermenting this mixture with sugar. So I guess you can just have it straight boiled bark with spices.
Oh, and that probably just gives you like a little buzz.
That's not gonna get you tipsy.
No, it give you a little buzz. No.
Fermented. Once they fermented, that's moonshine. That's alcohol.
Yeah, like yeah, if you ferment apples, the apples
Yeah.
ferment that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's beer. Yeah.
That's what they do in prison. Stick some stuff in a bucket and let it stew.
Yeah.
Let it turn into alcohol.
Yeah, they be saving them apples. Yep, I know what you mean.
National drink of Puerto Rico. Oh,
Yeah, the sugar helps it. Yeah.
Pina colada is the national drink of Puerto Rico?
Really?
I did not know that.
Neither did I. Yes, Cichlids knows hooch. It's called hooch, isn't it?
Yeah, what they make in prison? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hooch. Mhm.
Hooch.
Well, hooch is also moonshine is hooch. That's what it's just fermented
Yeah,
whatever you turn into
the
alcohol.
sugar makes it. The sugar adds. Yeah, it makes it stronger.
Mm-hmm. So Mavi
Yeah, I heard you can make.
kind of
I heard
reminds
you can
me
make
of
some good moonshine with
root beer.
watermelon.
Does the Mavi taste like root beer with cinnamon,
I don't
or
know.
maybe like ginger ale? Because it's done with the root of a tree. They even have a soda, a bottled one.
Oh, Pitoro?
Strong mate. Like, what's mate?
Strong mate or malt? You mean malt
Malt
flavor?
flavor?
Malt flavor
Is it malt?
with a hint of ginger and cinnamon.
Look up Pitoro. Pitoro is a distilled spirit from Puerto Rico, referred to as moonshine rum. Much stronger than commercial rum. At times, its content surpasses 100 proof. It's often homemade as part of a traditional Puerto Rican holiday and used in conquito. I like conquito. It's made from molasses and sugar cane. That's some sweet, twangy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I can't drink anymore. I gave it up 19 years ago.
Then it says it's illegal to make it.
Oh no.
It says it's illegal to make it, but it just said that it's a tradition to make it for holidays. It's tradition to make it homemade for holidays and use it in conquito. And they turn right around and say it's illegal.
It's illegal.
It's illegal to make it.
Oh, I gotta feed these fishes.
100 proof is legal, but 180 proof is illegal. Let's see. Pitoro, it says, is typically 100 proof or greater, and Bacardi is 151.
I like Myers. It's 210.
The famous Mexican beer Corona originated in Puerto Rico. So the famous Mexican beer is Puerto Rican.
Wow. Hello, Tina Davies. How are you? I never drank for 6 years now. Wow, that's good.
I've been drinking over 19 years.
Later, sunshine.
You a dummy?
Some of it, they put raw meat and fruit and buried it for a year. What? Raw meat? Really? Wow. Hey, Derek. How you doing, Derek? Nice seeing you.
There, you want to come up? The link is down. It's over there somewhere.
Yeah, same. Had my LS. Couldn't sleep. Had a few drinks. Too many. Not good. They made it. I got off the live stream. It all came out, but I felt better.
You had Pitoro made out of tamarind?
I like the moonshine with the fruit, all the fruit in it. You don't taste the moonshine. It sneak up on you and you be drunk.
Look at all these Pitoros. You got all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
All kinds of
That's
stuff.
the Toros. Okay. Wow, nice.
One of them, I think that's lavender back there in that bottle. Supposed to eat the lavender after you drink it.
Oh, wow, really? Dang.
This one in the front's garlic. That's garlic in that bottle. Ooh, could you imagine drinking something that's got garlic floating in it?
Oh, wow.
There's some
That must
grape.
be, that should be like if you got sickness. Yeah, that would help, I would think.
Yeah, it probably would.
Yeah, burn your chest.
That looks
up.
like cranberries. That's some more garlic. I don't know what this yellow stuff is. I would say popcorn, but that doesn't make sense.
Popcorn brandy.
That was me DPK last night.
Drinking straight fire.
The wind is
Mhm.
picking up out there. Let me check the weather channel, see if we're gonna get
I appreciate it, Tina Davies. Thank you.
You probably eat them peaches and fall out. Eat one peach and sleep for the next week.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't mess with that anymore. We used to get those little bottles of. It came
Straight
inside
fire,
of
wow.
it comes inside of a plastic thing around Christmas time. Yeah, all these different flavors. And you drink one of them things, you be drunk in a skunk.
Here's how they make. It says Pitoro is famous for its macerations. It says people take the clear base and they add any fruit in season, even seafood or meat. They put it in a jar and they bury it in a dark space for months. Or you take a whole coconut or a whole pineapple, empty it out, pour it in there, and bury it. I don't know about the seafood or meat. That sounds kind of gross.
Yeah, with the
You
beer.
imagine unburying some crab from 3 months ago? Mm.
Oh no, just
It done marinated real good.
what?
I couldn't even imagine taking the lid off of something like that.
Oh, just
I don't
thinking
know
about it
what
right
is
now.
that?
Stop, stop! I'm thinking about it right now. Stop.
Cabbage.
Oh,
Oh no, I forgot to put these in the freezer.
iguana meat. Ooh, nope. Mm-mm.
I had a whole bag last night full of these, and now I only got 2.
We can't see it. What is it?
I had a full bag of Bud Light, and I only have 2. Like a full bag, literally a whole bag full of Bud Light, and I drank them all last night. Well, except these 2.
Night, Tina.
Tina in here?
She was. She just said goodnight.
Tina up late.
That's what she said. She said it's late in the UK. Good night. Let's see. Puerto Rico's 11 traditional drinks and where to try them. Let's see what that is. Piña colada, pitoro, conquito, mojitos, medalla. What's medalla? Oh, it's a beer. Coco Frio.
Oh wow, iguana meat? Oh no.
That water, I know what that is. Cuba Libre. I've heard that before in a movie.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's rum, Coke, and lime. Uh-oh. Rum, Coke, and lime.
Nice.
Frappe.
That's good right there. I like that.
Oh, frappes originated in Puerto Rico.
Oh wow. Really? I didn't know that.
And we're back to Mavi. Café con queso. Does that mean coffee and cheese? Is there cheese with coffee?
Cheers.
Café con queso is a must using coffee that is grown in the mountains. Espresso, chocolate, milk, cinnamon, and a thin wedge of hard cheese. Seriously? Cheese, coffee, and chocolate.
Oh wow, that's a good, interesting combination.
I'd like to try that one. I would try that. I would. Cheese,
I'd watch
chocolate,
it.
and coffee.
I don't know. I want to see you try it. If you tried it, then I'll try it after you. No, I'll try it. I'll try it with you. I'll try it with you. Yeah.
And then Malta. Lightly carbonated malt beverage. I know they drink that in Africa and Jamaica.
Let's try it.
Queso de papa. Cheese, potato cheese? What is that? said to use Asiago or let me find it again. It said Asiago or Pecorino. Let me Google that queso de papa. That's not what they named. They basically named Parmesan. Queso de papa. Says that's a cheddar cheese. You do it with cheddar cheese?
Cheddar cheese? Yeah, that's good. Guess that's cheese with papas, no queso de papa. Oh, it's better than cheddar. Okay. Without the sharpness. Wow.
Oh, that's my favorite cheese. It's Longhorn cheddar. That's my favorite cheese. In Texas, we call it Longhorn or Kobe.
Oh, okay. Kobe.
Yeah, that's my favorite cheese. That's my favorite cheese. That's the crumbly cheese.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite cheese. That's actually my birthmark. My birthmark is a piece of crumbly cheese, a piece of Longhorn cheddar.
Nice.
And it's getting harder and harder and harder to find that cheese. At least here in Oklahoma, it is so hard to find. I can get it anywhere when I go to Texas, but it is so hard to find here in Oklahoma.
Because of a lot of people don't have that Longhorn then, or that Kobe.
I guess they got every other flavor, but Longhorn or Kobe is hard to find here. Quesos Vaca Negra. That means black cow cheese, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Black cow cheese.
Oh, in Florida, they have it. DBK said.
In Florida, you have it. Yeah, because y'all, there's lots of Hispanics. There's not a lot of Hispanics here in Oklahoma.
It's too cold.
It ain't cold, it's hot. It's like 110 degrees here today. You mean cold?
Oh, wow.
93 here.
No, we got the same weather as Texas, pretty much. In fact, now Dallas is getting all the snow we used to get. We don't even get snow now. It goes to Dallas.
Oh, wow.
So now Texas weather is worse than ours. They've been getting all the snow. We don't get the snow anymore.
Don't you miss the snow? Snow's beautiful.
Yeah, I miss the snow. I don't miss the ice, but I do miss the snow. I like the snow.
Oh, okay. Go outside and make a little snowman.
Open you one on this side of town. Like, don't open like in the one little area where it's all Spanish people. Like,
Oh, okay.
open it where you can actually make some money.
Right.
Because that's what it is. We have like it's about an 8-block area
Mm-hmm.
where all the Hispanic stuff is. Like it's all in one little spot, and that's it.
Oh, that's good.
One little
Keep it
section.
all right there.
But that's the same way it is with like Asian stuff. There's like 5 streets. That's it. 5 streets. Oklahoma is still very much segregated and blocked off and all that ridiculous stuff.
Oh wow.
Everything needs to spread out and be all over.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need to go to the Spanish side or the Asian side. That there should be no sides anymore. It's not a thing.
Mm-mm.
What's tamarind and chili? In what? In the malted drink? I got tamarind and chili right there.
Oh, nice. That's good.
I got tamarind and chili right there.
I like sprinkling that on some of what is it?
I should have put this on my watermelon today.
Yeah, you can put on your fruit. Like I put that on my nectarines. So good.
I forgot it was even sitting over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cut me another piece of watermelon just to put that on it. Make pinchos. What's pincho?
Man, let me turn the light on.
Oh, those are good. I like those lollipops. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm sitting here watching the fishes eat.
Let's see, pincho. Bread and topping. Let's see, small slices of bread and a mixture of ingredients. That's what you pick. So it's just hors d'oeuvres. Here's another one. It's the kebabs. Is it the kebabs?
Excuse me.
This one's lime. This one's lime. I'm right above Texas, so we have a lot of stuff that's in Texas. I can get the candy. I can get almost everything except for it's getting harder and harder to find cheese. Like even my queso quesadilla, it's almost impossible to find that anymore. And the queso fresco. You mean these ones? Is that the pinchos? Okay. it didn't give the recipe. It just tells you how many minutes, and then it moves on. In the world. Oh, here we go. Okay, you got to click on another thing. Okay, garlic, salt, pepper, oregano, olive oil, vinegar, and pork shoulder or butt. Make a paste. Mix in the seasoning, oil, and vinegar. Cut the pork. Cover with the marinade. Let's set for 20 minutes. Skewer and grill for 8 minutes. Okay. I gotta find that oregano first.
What a delay.
I know I'm not gonna find no Puerto Rican bread. That's not gonna happen. Not here.
They gonna find a Puerto Rican bread.
Oh wait, you can have Puerto Rican bread shipped to you, 2-day shipping from Walmart. They don't have it at the store, but you can get it shipped. Guibarrillo sandwich.
Get up here tomorrow and wash some dirty clothes.
Tostones. Chicken thighs, boil, double, sazon, oregano, vinegar, bay leaves, barbecue sauce.
Black proteins.
Chicken says olive oil, adobo, sazon, salt, oregano, same thing. Let's see, jibarito, jibarito is a sandwich made with flattened fried green plantains instead of bread, garlic flavored mayonnaise, and a filling that includes meat, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Mark, I think you tear that up.
Tear what up?
A jibarito.
What is it?
It's a sandwich made with flattened green plantains, fried plantains instead of bread. It's a sandwich made with flattened garlic mayonnaise, and then meat, cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
Oh, I'm in heaven. You know,
I
I
think
got me
you
a
tear
fine
that up.
ball with that.
Sandwich medianoche. Good but sweet. Medianoche. Let's see. Medianoche is a sandwich that originated in Cuba.
Oh, they had that. They had that sandwich on. Somebody made that sandwich.
Let's see. It is
It was from Food Network, I believe.
roast pork, ham, sour dill pickles, tangy yellow mustard, sharp Swiss cheese, grilled to form a panini. I wonder why they call it a midnight. Is that what you're supposed to eat in the middle of the night when you get hungry?
I guess so. Carrie down there looking for a boyfriend. He ain't came home yet.
The chat link is further up. Mark's sitting down. Hold on, let me see. Mark way over there on the couch.
Here I am.
They looking for the link. I posted it.
Oh, you post the link?
Oh, you put powder on it like a what they call it thing? A croque madame? Is that what it is? That's not the one with the powdered sugar on it. What's the one with the powdered sugar on it?
I can't sit down. I can't sit in that computer
The what?
chair.
Yes, coquito is delicious. I just tasted that not too long ago. I had coquito for the first time since Rona started, actually. Now that I've tasted it, I want to try the homemade, something that somebody made from scratch. That's what I want to try.
I'm getting up.
It's a nighttime sandwich, traditional during Christmas. Okay. I still can't think of the name of that sandwich that they put powdered sugar on. Ham and cheese sandwich, and they put powdered sugar on it.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Diego.
Monte Cristo. You still eating yummy?
I gotta get up and go feed out of the fish tank. I'll be back.
My knee was swollen after my surgery. You gotta turn your volume back down, Mark.
My volume back up again?
Back down.
My volume on 4.
When I talk, it echoes. Or maybe it was Carlos. Because he muted now.
Oh, Diego.
I mean Diego. Why did I say Carlos?
Because Carlos is here. He won't come up. Carlos gone. I mean, Diego gone.
Go Diego, go. Go Diego, go.
Door to spoil. Let me get up here and feed that other fish tank. Diego back.
I temporarily lost connection there.
It's that wind.
I think it's a rain. We'll be getting rain here on and off.
It was cloudy for a second.
The guinea babies got watermelon today, Mark.
Uh-oh. Watermelon. They had them a ball. Watermelon. That is so weird. They told me twice they was coming, never showed up.
I want some rice.
What kind of rice?
Spanish rice.
Any kind of rice. I don't care. I just want some rice.
White rice.
I'll take that too.
Brown rice? Jasmine rice?
Any rice.
Balsamic rice?
Rice fish.
No, I don't want no rice fish. I want the rice that rolls out of the ground. I don't want the one that swims.
Cajun rice?
Some fried rice, some rice and gravy, some rice and beans. I don't care. I want some rice. That's one thing that I know is that all these companies that are all delivering now, none of them have rice.
Mm-mm.
You can't just order some rice.
Priscilla? Hello, Priscilla.
Hey, Priscilla.
Leilani, Diego, hello. I'm gonna get up, put the link up.
Anyway, so here's right shift.
Oh, I found me $1 on the 3rd. I forgot to tell you that.
You found
I
a
found me
what?
a rich man dollar.
How you find $1? Where you find it at?
I was out walking, and it was in the grass. Oh, I said, oh, they got rich man dollar.
What'd you do with it?
I put it inside the piggy bank.
You put it in the pig.
dimes.
Oh, in the bank.
The rich man dollar.
Priscilla.
I robbed them babies for their penny bank. This is the best oil.
I've never seen that.
It's
Is
Arab.
it Sultan?
You had to get it from the Arab store.
No, I've never seen that.
You had to go to the Arabic store to get it. I love that olive oil.
I bet it is good though, because Arabs, they always make sure that they got that olive flavor in the olive oil. Because all the olive oil that we buy here in Oklahoma, it doesn't taste like anything. There's no flavor.
That's imported.
That's the good stuff when it actually has a flavor.
It got flavor. All you gotta do is get some that season with some olive oil, stir it around in the olive oil, that green stuff, and take the pita bread and dip it in there, and you have a good time with it. Priscilla, you still here or you left?
Priscilla, coming up and join us.
She should be driving by now, going home from work. If I don't know her schedule no more.
What happened? You used to have everybody's.
know Priscilla's schedule.
You used to have everybody's work schedule. You even know.
Too.
You even knew my aquarium maintenance customer schedule at one point.
That is the truth. David made so much fun about that. He knows where I'm at all times. I don't like that.
You're slipping, Mark.
I gave up a lot of stuff. No, what was bad was Priscilla. I just got home. See? That's bad to know Priscilla's schedule.
It just proves you nosy.
Nosy?
Mm-hmm.
It just proves he knows everybody.
Proves he's nosy.
Why I gotta be nosy?
If she said she wasn't home on the way home, he'd be like, "What you doing then? Why you not on your way home? Why you not home?" That's nosy.
Nosy.
That's nosy.
I know where you supposed to be at.
See, you know where you supposed to be. She can be where she want to be.
You take a different route to your work. How dare you?
Is it nighttime already?
You're supposed to be at this time faithfully. What sidetracked you?
Check your email, Mark.
And Pro Jess, he don't argue with me. And somebody say, Mark, how you gonna find where Jesse live at? I don't need an address to find out where Jesse live at. Take me to the campus.
Jesse, which Jesse is? Taco Bell. I don't know what you guys talking about.
She got Taco Bell. She didn't get that fresh tacos around lunchtime today. It was Tuesday. Normally she get it from the truck on Tuesdays. What's going on, Willis? That guy
I'm
didn't bring you your tacos in today at work? I've seen that logo, Mark. Okay, then. I had to go back to my little dude. Sitting there talking to the fishes. Mark know my schedule better than I do. Sure do. Mark, where I'm supposed to be at this time?
Who's else on the stream? Well, one of you guys. I wonder where Jesse's at. I never talked to him for a while.
Jesse's at home.
Yeah, I know he's at home working, that's all, but I never talked to him for a while. Can't change the camera. Let's do it all the way on this one.
That's where he's supposed to be at home.
Shayla, you want
Yeah, you can't change the camera to the other ways.
to order soup? You want some soup? You want chicken noodle soup, or you want the soup that I get?
He got booted out. Jay always leave me. He back.
Yeah, I'll have to change the camera. Gotta move those babies out already. I'll grow them in another tank.
Did it go through, Mark? The little guy with the fish? Yeah. You sent it to me again? That's it. Big Easy. Tank Talk.
I had my camera on, but I don't know. There's a lot of sun there. Let's see if I can show you guys. I don't know. It disconnect me again?
I hear you.
No, I don't know. Sometimes it
Yeah, we
disconnect.
fine.
I can't really see it. It's small. It's small.
Priscilla's eating cinnamon twists.
You got Jay left again. He come back.
Again, if you can't see that, the small camera. Tiny as hell. It's the dad looking at the camera. Daddy. I think they're making. I think there's eggs in there. They're guarding it from the babies.
What's in there?
The electric blue coral that I bred. There's babies in here. You can't see them. There's one right there. They're hiding all over the place. There's one right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're breeding again because they're trying to chase the babies away from that area. That's the mom. Just breeding in the pot. They're gonna move them into another tank so they can stop bothering the eggs. Yeah, it's not Sunny.
Miss Sunny.
I know it is
Garden
fruitcake. I don't like fruitcake.
Fruitcake. Ew.
You can catch this spotted dick. You done buy it in a can at Walmart.
Fruit cake.
Spotted dick. It's like a brown. It's more like bread. It's like a bread, like like banana bread, but it's got I think it's got pieces of currants and like cinnamon and maybe.
Feed that bear back. I throw that stupid koi in the tank.
Tomorrow I gotta stream y'all and try and raise money for our meet and greet next year. So come to my channel while I do the game night. Play a game.
All right.
Y'all will be able to win money though. So you donate money, but you donate money so you can win money.
Where the meet and greet gonna be at?
It's in Myrtle Beach, North Carolina,
Oh, okay then.
in March of 2021. Hey, Lady AK.
I am on my phone. I
Lady
cannot
AK.
figure out how to turn this camera around.
They won't let you turn it around anymore. They took it away.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Yeah, they took away the flip.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to do my best in showing you my things.
I've never been DPK. I think if you get it fresh, not canned, it's not dry. I think it's just dry. I think if someone made it fresh, I don't think it's dry like that. I think it's like a preservative thing.
You go there. Yeah, not gonna see nothing in this tank. It's too bright outside.
Yeah.
I just got these plants in Tuesday. These are on my website at
This my
multipleaquariums.com.
stuff. I gotta get rid of that koi studio. Freaking koi. Feel like looking for a pond around in my neighborhood and throw a koi into the pond. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
DPK said the plants look awesome, Diego.
Thanks. These are just my holding tanks. I got albino and blue snails as well.
Oh, you can see a little bit in there.
If anybody wants plants, I'm fully stocked right now. And now you can also order e-gift cards on my website as well.
DPK, here in Oklahoma, they're withholding our unemployment.
That Jack Dempsey is too small,
Yeah, now
too
it's
great.
all right. I'm headed back upstairs now.
Yep, they're withholding it and then still telling us to keep filling it out. Keep filling it out, but we're not going to send you anything. Makes no sense. So every Sunday you go and you fill it out. So it just tells you, we're not paying you, but fill it out again next week.
Freaking Jack Dempsey just followed me. Oh, the angels follow me too. Like redo this tank though. Get rid of some of the fish. So I do. I go to the tank and the fish is all trying to like want to eat. They always want to eat when I come outside. Ugh.
This is the longest I ever did an LS. It went live this long.
Long as you
I
what?
broke my record.
You too far away from the mic.
Is I'm back connected yet?
Huh?
Is I'm connected to the Bluetooth?
We can't hear you through your earbuds. We're hearing you from the computer. You far away.
You hear me through the mic through the computer?
Nope, you're still over there. Yep, sounds about right, DBK. But you're supposed to be getting that 156 plus the extra 600. Yeah, no. I think they did some very careful picking and choosing they gave all that money to.
Everybody was getting that 600.
Everybody wasn't though. It was certain people was getting it.
Oh, okay.
600 plus the unemployment.
I wanted to connect this time.
Right? Is self-employed. My mom runs her own catering company. It took a long time for her to finally get it.
Both bills are running and only got like 156 unemployed. Wow.
She gets unemployment plus she gets the $600 extra. And she's still working. Mind you, she's still working. She is self-employed, and what she does is cook. She makes food. Food didn't get shut down, so she's still making food. She hadn't stopped at all, in any way, shape, or form. She hadn't lost any money. She's probably making more money now because everybody's ordering food. And she gets the unemployment and the 600. But she's not in Oklahoma. She's in Texas. I think it's going to rain.
I'm gonna check the weather and see what it says about here. Camouflage again.
I don't see it on the weather forecast, but my hip says it's going to rain.
We are unable to get data at this time. Please try again later.
Now you sound even farther away.
I think the battery's going dead.
Huh?
I think the batteries are going dead. Or did I shut it off?
There it goes. When I pull up the actual Weather Channel site instead of the app, then it's showing 5% chance of rain. Yeah, my hip says that will be 100%. It will be raining within the next 12 hours.
o'clock, 5%, 5%, 4 a.m., 5%. It's not going to rain.
Yep, that's what mine says. It just says pending, pending, pending. And then when you go in and you file each week, it pops up and it says, thank you for filing. You will not get paid. We will contact you. Keep filing and status pending. Like, seriously? I feel like they owe me a payment just for going in and filing. I should get paid for that. That's work.
Mm-hmm.
That's about 10 minutes worth of pay once a week. I should get paid for that. Just wasting time. If I have to log into my job and do something for 10 minutes, they got to pay me.
Yes, they do. I agree.
Even if I'm just logging in to ask my job to pay me, they got to pay me for me to ask them to pay me.
Where's our 1,800 remotes?
Mark left Priscilla's comment up there that says Mark knows my schedule better than I do. With the laughing emoji. Mark used to know my aquarium maintenance service jobs that I would go to. He would text me and say, "Are you on your way to your client's house or a place of business? Or isn't today your aquarium maintenance day?" Yes, I'm on my way. Yes, boss.
Making sure you where you're supposed to be. Y'all got to go make y'all's money. He used to try to learn mine, but he finally figured out that my job changes every single week, every day. So he couldn't quite pick mine.
Yeah.
I know it messed me all up.
He'd be like, "She at work." I'm not. I'm sitting right here. You're not at work. And then she'd be like, "She not at work. She at home." No, I'm not. I'm at work. Why are you at work? I used to throw him all the way off. He couldn't get that one. I'd be at work in a whole other city. And he like, "What? Oh, she down the street." No, I'm not. Jay says he's going to spend time with the kids. You think he really is?
I was good. I picked that up since I was a kid.
We listening to Mark in far away, coming to talk to us from far away land. That's what we doing, Lady AK.
I'm right here, sitting on the
Far
couch.
away land.
I'm talking loud.
But we can tell it sounds really far away.
My headphones are going dead.
Where's the mic at that's on the computer? Is it under something? Can you pull it forward some?
What's that?
The mic that's on the computer. Like, is it behind anything?
I can unplug it and bring the laptop over here.
But where's the mic on the computer? Because that's where we're hearing you from right now.
It shouldn't be on.
It's on because we hear you.
That is weird.
It's on because we hear you, but we're not hearing you from your head. We're not hearing you from your earbuds. We're hearing you from the computer. No, he's sitting on the couch. He got out of the chair and he walked over and he sat on the couch. But he thought the sound that we were listening, he thought we were listening to him from his earbuds. We're not listening from his earbuds. We're listening from the computer. See, now you loud. Who's trying to get you where you won't answer? Whose call you ignoring, Diego? They've called like 4 times now.
Is that better now?
No one else was in the kitchen.
That wasn't you ringing?
That was me, but I wasn't ignoring anyone else in the kitchen.
Oh.
Is that
But we
better
can't tell
now?
if it's better until you go back across the room. You got to go back to the couch to see if it's better. Did you move it forward?
Back up. I
Well,
changed the stereo.
If you don't stay in the chair, then it's fine.
I think the headphones are going dead. Oh God, I'm burned.
Sunscreen.
That ain't gonna work on my skin. That white man gene coming out of me.
White man gene means you should have put on some sunscreen.
I do put sunscreen on.
You didn't put on no sunscreen. That's why you burn.
I need the vitamin D.
You can get the vitamin D without burning. Put on some sunscreen.
Look at me. I'm getting dark.
Rico's in the hospital, Lady AK. He is in intensive care.
That asthma.
Yeah.
Too hot.
Well, you know, he was in the hospital. And Shaylin will get the food. Or Rayon, get the food. Somebody get the food.
You order food today?
Shaylin, can you go get the food, please? Rico's in the hospital, y'all.
Oh boy. He ain't CPAP machine. Is that life support? You all bloated up.
He's not on life support. Don't say all that crap. He's in the hospital. He typed that, so he can't be on life support if he's typing.
Yeah, you can.
If you on life support, that means you're not with us. Life support is unconscious and not there no more. A machine is keeping you alive. No, Rico's alive,
Yeah, just asthma is bad.
but he's alive. We ain't putting him on life support. We ain't saying that. Spoon, fork, soy sauce. I can pretty much almost guarantee that Rico would not do coffee and butter.
Coffee
I can
and
pretty much
butter.
guarantee he wouldn't do it because he don't even want chocolate in his milk. So you tell him to put some butter in his coffee. I don't think so.
Margaret tell me drink some flour and water. They would not let me go with that flour. It's brown flour.
What is drinking glue gonna do? What's that supposed to do?
What?
Drinking water and flour. What's that supposed to do?
No, it's brown flour.
I don't care what color the flour is. What's that supposed to do?
I don't know about drinking it. I know you're supposed to put it
You supposed to what?
on sores.
You told him to drink it.
No, I never said to drink it.
He said you told him to mix some water and flour.
Oh yeah, for diarrhea.
Yeah, it'll definitely stop you up. That's the reason to drink glue. That's why I said, what's the reason to drink glue? That's the reason to drink glue. Okay. That's a reason to drink glue. That'll stop you up.
Stop you up. You be all good. It started diarrhea, didn't it? Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Hey, what's in your mouth? Charcoal toothpaste.
Hey, Leilani.
Hey.
Hey, Exotics. Big Easy.
Oh,
Hey, honey.
Yeah, I'm dropping in real quick. Then I gotta get off.
Did you just call
I've
her
been
like
working all day.
You know he always do. I just be like, okay, I'm somewhere between Texas and Oklahoma.
I said, hey, honey.
you said, hey, Leilani.
She always say that. He always say he can't pronounce. He out there, so I just be like, okay. I just have to
Okay,
remember.
then.
You locked the dogs in.
No, I can go lock the dogs in.
You didn't lock the dogs in.
Who let that dog out?
Ooh, ooh.
I don't even know if I put any washing powder in that washing machine, but we're gonna put some in there now. Doesn't look like I did. I'll let them in just a second, babe. I'm washing clothes. Washing clothes. Then I gotta get to bed because I took a antihistamine, a Zyrtec, and I thought it was gonna be a non-drowsy, and it wasn't non-drowsy. So I've been sleepy all day. Hey, Priscilla.
She was eating.
Eating. Let's see. I've been knowing I need to wash.
I wonder if I got all that list, all that played off. I started that last night. That playlist of yours.
Oh, thank you, because you know I lost a lot of my watch hours deleting lives.
I don't know
I
what
lost
time I
over
started
1,000
playing
watch
it.
hours.
I don't know what time I started playing it last night. I think I woke up in my sleep and started playing it. I watched a video. Next thing I know, I went over there and started playing that list.
Yeah, I played my list on my other profile too. That ain't,
I think it's 113. It might be over with. I sure ain't checked it.
Washing clothes. Let the dogs in. He about out of socks. I'm about out of stuff.
Cause it went back to 2018. I'm like 2018.
Yeah. I think I had this profile for a while.
Mhm.
I need to watch this sports bra
Let me
and
get up
this
here and check and see where it's at.
space dress.
I put lemon juice in my eye one time when I had pink eye.
Did it work? Or was you just
It
screaming?
burned like hell, but it did work.
Really?
It went away. I mean, it was red when I did it, but you know.
He must be letting the dogs in back there. No, he ain't. I don't know where he at. Oh, I hear him. Oh, I figured he was back there. You let the dogs in?
Yeah.
I've done pine needle tea. My
Thank you.
granddad did that when I was a little
I was
girl,
just about to go back and let him in.
and then when I was pregnant, I did that. You can't have no kind of medicine when you're pregnant. I couldn't get better, and I remembered the pine needle tea, so I made some. Cleared it right on up.
Let's see.
As soon as you take a sip of pine needle tea, everything, you can smell everything.
Oh, here's another space dress I can just throw in there. All this stuff in there. I gotta start exercising, doing some damn sit-ups. And I gotta wash clothes. I got too much stuff to do around this place. Big Easy, come do my chores for me. Come do all the housework for me, Big Easy.
He ran away again. He back on the couch.
Is he? You know he gonna go to sleep. This girl was like, I be wanting to be good. She was like, I be wanting to go to your lives, and I be up in your lives, but everybody just fall asleep on your panel. I'm like, that's just dead wrong.
Honeybees in the chat.
Let's see who up in there.
Mark.
Oh, Honeybee. Hey,
To
Honeybee.
the bathroom. Mark.
He said he coming. Honeybee in the chat. Hey, Honeybee. DPK Fish. Hey, DBK. Oh, hey, Lady AK. Lady AK was in there. I didn't see your comments yet.
Shayla, you want these carrots?
Man, if it don't say none drowsy, it's drowsy. I just want to say that.
I know.
Because the other one, the Allegra is non-drowsy. I could take a whole Allegra
Mark,
and
say
not
hi before she goes to sleep.
All
Yeah.
right. Good night, Melissa.
Good night, Melissa. Oh, she didn't say she going to sleep. Oh, she did. She said just wanted to
She
pop.
said she can't stay up.
Okay, I'm with you. I can't stay up either right now. I'm with you on it. I haven't even had a shower, and I'm about to take one. As soon as I get out, I'm gonna be sleepy.
DPK said, when you gonna play the guitar again, Leon?
It's upstairs. I don't even got one in the house no more. They all in the shop. I haven't played in a while. I don't really be having time. I be sleepy these days. They said it was narcolepsy why I'm always so sleepy.
No,
But I wouldn't.
You'd actually be asleep.
Oh no, I have to pull over on the side of the road and sleep sometimes.
That
But-
just means you're sleepy. If it was narcolepsy, you'd be asleep before you pulled over.
Well, I did all of the tests and stuff, and that's what he diagnosed me with.
You
And
must have a
I
strong
would-
will not to fall asleep.
I sleep. I just slept all day today.
My ex-husband can fall asleep. Like, just he can drink 3 Red Bulls and go straight to sleep. He
Yeah.
can wake up in the morning and go back to bed.
That's exactly what I did today. So I have to force myself awake and force myself to stay awake. And they did all kinds of brain tests and all of that. And the last thing I did a sleep study, but I didn't do the overnight one. That was the last thing I was supposed to do. When he told me this is his when he told me that was his diagnosis, and he was for sure of it, and he put it down and he sent it over to my primary care physician. He said, but I want you to do this last sleep study, the overnight sleep study.
Mhm.
And I refused to do it because of what he said after that sleep study that he was going to do. He said that they were going, I didn't want them to take my driver's license. So I'm like, I don't have a terrible case of narcolepsy where maybe when I get older it's going to progress, but I don't have it where I can fall asleep on the wheel. If I get tired or something like that, I just pull over and then take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't drive that much anyway, but I have drove all the way to Dallas. And I drove perfectly fine. I only got motion sickness. That's it. But that was the last thing they wanted me to
That
do.
convention, you drove there?
That's what I'm talking about. I drove. That was my first time ever driving that far. So I felt like I drove 6 hours. But yeah, that's when he did it. I got this thing on my head.
Mark.
What?
Is he frozen? Why are you eating a straw?
Oh Lord, because he's
I'm not eating a straw.
Oh, he's eating the honey.
Got that honey in it.
He's eating CBD honeys, Lady AK. Look at Leone's baby picture.
Mm-hmm. Him. He's eating a straw. No. I feel like going to lay down in my bed, or I should go switch it. Or turn on the other laptop. Sound like
I'm eating some pho. Some pho guy. Vietnamese chicken noodle soup. Once I eat all the noodles, I'm gonna put some rice in here. There's carrot. I'm picking all the carrots out because I can't eat carrots. Yeah, the vegan burger. Which one? Was it good? come everybody gone but me? Okay, sweet potatoes and beans. Okay.
Oh, we was talking about my talking about the medical thing. I yelled at my doctor, and I was trying to see if she fixed my medical chart, and of course she did not.
Mm-hmm.
She fixed one thing on my medical chart, but she didn't fix the other things I told her to fix. But they don't get paid. The more shit they put on there, the more they get paid. That's what she didn't fix
My papa
everything.
got sick last year. My papa got sick. They put on the papers that he had cancer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It took a long time for us to get them to take their cancer off of the thing.
Right. They had a wrong diagnosis for me for years.
Oh, now you gotta go get tested, Lady AK.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you better. Office mate had tested positive. Yep. Yeah, for over 11 years, they had a wrong diagnosis for me. No test, no blood test to prove it. None. And they had a wrong diagnosis for me. So I told her she needed to take that off. It turned out to be something called hidradenitis suppurativa. So I was just looking at my medical records. But yeah, they go off of you can describe something to them. They gonna put what they think it is on your medical records.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they did me. And then finally I went to after seeing a lot of doctors, they gave me bad diagnosis. And it took one dermatologist at that to be the first person ever to take a sample of the area and send it to a lab.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all these years, somebody could have took a sample of the area and sent it to a lab. Nobody thought to do that. Instead, they just gave me antibiotics after antibiotics, and I was just sick of it. And finally, I had to go to the rich neighborhood.
They take guesses, and then they also just whatever the patient says when they come in, they'll just write that down.
Yeah,
I have blah blah blah. Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Right, let me write your prescription for that. There you go. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Any other prescriptions that you like?
Yeah, what else would you like?
Right.
As long as it's not a pain pill, I'll prescribe you everything. What else you can? You got all.
They prescribed me all kinds of crazy stuff because they thought it was something else. One lady said it's a staph infection. It's contagious. You're contagious. How the hell are you going to say it's a staph infection without taking a sample of the area and sending it to a lab to make sure that there is staph? So they gave me all these. I was on antibiotics for 4 months and nothing worked. And it's the abscess swelled up to the size of a baseball.
Wow.
Yeah, I was miserable, and that was during my trip to Hawaii. So when I got back, my whole trip was completely miserable. It hurt to sit, it hurt to sleep. It was just awful. So for the next 4 months, I was always in like super, super pain and stuff like that. And I went to the hospital. They gave me antibiotics. Nobody took a sample. Not the emergency room you would expect. Nobody drained it. Nobody took a sample. And it took me calling my doctor and saying, don't send me over to anybody that's and send me to the best doctor's offices that you can the best doctor's office that they money have to offer, because I can afford it. I was trying to say it's no problem and stick with the same doctor's office I had when I was younger, because I wanted to keep bring some of the money back into the community, to an office that serves poor people. And I was trying to say, take my stand, but when it all came down to it, there's better doctors in the places that they get paid more.
Yep.
And that's sad. It's wrong. It's sad. But I told her, I can't take this anymore. You got to send me somewhere else. So they sent me to Beverly Hills. Not Beverly Hills. Not Beverly Hills. What is it called? Bel Air. They sent me to Bel Air. You know what Bel Air is?
Yeah, that's where my doctors used to be.
Oh shit! Look at you. See, don't be looking at me like I'm crazy.
That's why I said Bel Air. That's why I said Bel Air. I knew what you meant. That's where I went to. My doctors in Bel Air. Yeah.
See, now I don't feel that guilty. I don't feel that guilty.
Remember I told y'all that when I was pregnant, my husband exposed me to HPV?
Uh-huh.
That was the doctor in Bel Air.
Really?
Like, I went into the doctor that day, and before I didn't even make it home. I was still driving my car, leaving the doctor's office, and they were like, you need to come back.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, huh? You need to come back right now. We have to do a procedure on you. Come back now. And they had to turn around, drive back to the hospital, and that's when they told me, you've been exposed to HPV in the within the last 24 hours. And so he had to do a procedure. He rinsed me out, from the inside out with boric acid and vinegar to try and, get rid of all of it.
Right.
And then sent me back home with the letter saying what HPV was. I put that letter on the table.
And when he came home, I punched his ass in the head.
I told his behind off. I was like, you stupid enough to sleep with other people and not protected? You won't be sleeping with me unprotected no more.
You can get HPV with protection, though. Sometimes. If it matters where the area.
Something on the outside. Yeah, if it's showing at that time. But what it is he slept with somebody who had it, because men don't necessarily get what they come in contact with. They just put it in the next person.
Right.
But because, their stuff is external, our stuff is internal. So our stuff, it stays in there, and then you end up getting it unless you get it out some kind of way.
Right. So he didn't come home take a bath.
Right.
He's an asshole.
That part.
But yeah, they're pretty good over in Bel Air. So when I went there, she was like, nobody drained the area. Nope. She said nobody took a sample to make sure it's whatever they think it is. I said no. So she drained it, took a sample, and she said, I'm 100% certain that it's not an STD. I'm 100% certain it's something called hydrantitis suppurativa. And I was like, I never heard of anything like that. She said, of course, she said, people are going to look at you and then automatically make an assumption. So she was like, that's probably what they did. She said, but I'm 100% sure this is what it is. So she drained the area, took the sample, but she was like, to make sure, I want to send it off to a lab because of what everybody else was saying. She was like, to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and send it off to a lab and have them test for everything. So they test for like herpes, test for bacteria, staph, all of that. And then she gave me, so I was in pain for just months and months and months. And she gave me one steroid shot, the same type of steroid shot that I get normally in my arm or in a butt cheek for my allergic reaction, she gave me a similar steroid. She said it's about the same thing, right inside the area that she stuck with, that she sliced and to remove and all that, right in that area. And I'm telling you, in less than 3 hours, the pain was gone. I'm like, I've been through this pain. They gave me antibiotics. She said, no more antibiotics. You've been on too many antibiotics. Antibiotics will not work. She said, I don't think it's infected. She said, I think it's just filled with fluid and swollen. And then she gave me the pamphlet that tells me what the hidradenitis suppurativa is. She was like, it's not contagious, and no doctor should have told you something is contagious without doing like a like testing the area. How she said, how you gonna say something is contagious or something without actually testing the area to see exactly what it is? She was like, you need to sue them for malpractice. I was like, I ain't going through all that shit. So so she did all that, and she's like, it's going to take a couple weeks to get the results back. She was like, but I'm going to tell you to go home, do this now. And she said, since you have hygiene, she was like, do you get these underneath your armpits? And I'm like, I actually do get some smaller ones underneath my armpit and in the crease of like on my upper thigh, in that crease, in the crease part, anywhere the skin touches the skin. I'm like, yeah, I get like little tiny ones. And she was like, yep, that's what it is. She said it's the same thing. She said just the one that's on your bottom butt cheek just swell up more. She said it's just a worse case. She said, but this is all the same thing. And I've been getting this since I hit puberty. I didn't know what the heck. I thought it was like pimples or something. And she was like, nope, it's called hidradenitis suppurativa. And she said, since you spent all these years not doing anything about it, she said I could have been taking some type of antibiotic they give you for acne. And she said, I probably wouldn't have had as bad of an episode as I did, but she was like, everything I need, I can treat over the counter. And she told me to go buy some of this. You know what that is?
I've seen that before.
It works so dang on good. So whenever I feel like my hair follicles is getting clogged up in the area, I just like turn it to a paste and I scrub the area with this, and it just dries up.
I think this is actually what I have.
Hidradenitis suppurativa. They probably been misdiagnosing you.
Well, once every now and then I'll get like a bump, and it's usually like either on my tootie or on my butt.
Is it hard? Like do it? Yeah, that's.
And but my doctor in Bel Air, he told me this is fine. He's like, I'll drain it for you. It'll go away. You know, don't worry about it. It's nothing, you know, dangerous or anything. Don't worry about it. You know, because I thought it might be herpes or something. He's like, no, it's just a bump. Don't worry about it. I'll drain it.
That's what they be mistaking it for. Like if you give them, if they look at it.
The doctor here in Oklahoma, he told me I had herpes. I'm like, no,
never gave you not one goddamn test.
Nope.
That's what they do. So it's not that.
You have herpes. He said, I'm gonna do a test, and then she did the test. And when I look at the test, it was not positive, but she sure got in my thing that I had herpes. I'm like, no.
That's what they like to do. So also try,
because I looked at pictures of herpes to see what herpes looks like. That's not what they look like. Ain't never been no yellow crystals and crusty. I ain't never had nothing like that. It's just a bump. It's a bump.
Right. But try bathing every day with it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but you know peroxide is cheap. So every single day she had me bathing. I bathe after I bathe or shave or anything, right before I get out the shower, I spritz my whole entire body with peroxide. So I probably have 20 something things of peroxide in there. Peroxide. So every day after the shower, the peroxide, and then I use this Domboro, and also start taking once or twice a month, start taking a bleach bath. A cup of bleach
in my water anyway. I do that.
Okay, good, because that's probably why you won't have like crazy episodes. The bleach helps, but every single day I have to do the peroxide.
and I wipe myself down with alcohol or Proctor. I actually do both of those. I don't know why. I just do.
I'm so glad I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah, so they always trying to say some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if it was something else, my husband would most certainly have it. And I knew nobody knew what they talking about because nothing that they was prescribing me worked. Until now, everything I do is over the counter and it works. And that's the reason why I'm getting the laser hair removal over my whole entire body, is because of the hydronitis suppurativa. That was that's doctor ordered.
Irritate.
Right, because the hair is you're more likely for the follicle to get clogged with the hair when the hair becomes ingrown hair.
Yeah.
So what was on my butt, the whole entire situation derived from simply an ingrown hair caused me all that pain and agony, a clogged hair follicle.
Yeah.
I was pissed off. I'm like, all this over a clogged hair follicle.
Ingrown hair.
Told me that's what he had told me. He was like, "Oh no, this is just. Let me train it for you. This is fine. It's not nothing." Because that came up after. That was after the HPV because I'd actually already had Rayon at that point.
Right.
When I all of a sudden had this bump, and I'm like, "Did he give me something else?" And he's like, "No, this is okay." He was really finna get hurt. Like, if this man done gave me something else, I'm killing.
Don't they got a cure for HPV? I got when maybe a while ago, it was in my adulthood, but it was my early adulthood, maybe when I was like 19 or something like that. But I got a vaccination for HPV. It's there's
no cure, but there's a vaccination that you can get for your kids. That's what they recommend when your kids turn between 12, 13, 14. That you give them the vaccination, and that way they won't get it. Because
I got a vaccinated girl. I got vaccinated as an adult.
I think they say like 50% of the people in the world have HPV and don't even know it.
Right.
Because they just
I got vaccinated for it.
Especially men, because they don't always, actually have a breakout from it.
Right. So they wouldn't know. They just pass it.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I started Rayon on her series. I think she's had one.
Yep, you gotta have a minimally you have to have 2, but they recommend 3. So I got 3 sets of shots in my arm for vaccination for HPV, so I can't get it. And I didn't want to do it because I'm only with my husband, so I don't have to worry about that. But they recommended it. So
yeah, when she gets her shots for school, that's just one they add in.
And I'm glad I did because that was at that time. I might have been older than what I thought when I got it. Because I was with David. I have to ask him, but yeah, it's been a long time since I got that vaccination. But I have an ex-husband, and Lord, he was a rolling stone. Wherever his penis laid was his home.
For that 30 seconds.
For that 30 seconds, come on, 10 seconds. He was a 10-second man. Oh, nasty ass. He slept with anything, man. So, yeah, I'm glad I did get the vaccination.
That was my ex. He slept with everything. I remember that one woman that he got. She was crazy as she could be. She was crazy. And she had a mustache and a beard. I was like, really? Really?
That sounds like my ex. My ex was messing with, on the DL.
Oh, she was a woman. She had kids, but she had a beard and a mustache.
Oh, beard and mustache.
Estrogen.
Beard and mustache.
Too much
Yeah, he
extra.
talking about something. He talking about some. I ain't gay. I was only gay that one time when I was high. I'm like, yeah.
Too much
yeah.
estrogen, she would have had no hair at all. She'd have been nice and pretty and looked like a whole baby. She had too much testosterone.
Yeah, testosterone.
And she was crazy. She was nuts. That's the one that busted the windows out of his truck.
Oh Lord, not to bust the window.
She was sending emails. She was writing songs about his penis and sending them to the tune of Oscar Mayer.
No, she wasn't, girl. No, she wasn't. She out of line.
I opened up email. It was like, my penis has the first name. It's R-A-Z-A-K. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy.
Out of line. Out of line. I tried to retwist my own hair. I didn't do so good.
I thought you just got a twist.
That was over a month ago.
What?
Over a month and a half ago.
Dang,
I need to retwist it again, but I showed up to the place and the lady was coughing, and then I showed up. She was coughing, and then she was like, "You came on the wrong day. It's tomorrow." And then I got a phone call telling me that my husband telling me that our nephew tested positive for the coronavirus, and we had no contact with him. No, we didn't, but we have had contact with somebody that he had contact with. And I haven't had no symptoms or anything else like that. And I got a weak immune system. But, you know, I was like, I'm just going to, me getting a retwist is not going to, that's not a priority. So I'm going to wait another several weeks and just retwist my own hair. Wait and kind of postpone my professional retwist until some other time because I don't want to put nobody at risk just in case. And I said, on top of that, that lady was in there coughing and shit hard. So I got a new salon lady because my other one moved to a different state. So I went ahead yesterday, washed and retwist my hair. And of course, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I had to just do whatever I can do the way I know how to do it. I didn't use no clips, even though I got a bunch of clips. I just plaited them, like did 3 or 4 at a time and then plait them. And now I'm undoing the plaits now that my hair is dry. I know one thing, after I always they go and use that oil, all that oily stuff for my locks. And I don't like that they use that to retwist. And I'm real itchy afterwards, like excruciatingly itchy. So
oil. I've never heard them twisting with oil.
Yeah, they make their own out of shea butter and coconut butter, just a bunch of mixtures of butters.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I'd be itching for real.
I'd be itching so bad. I retwist my own hair with just a little castor oil, since I know I'm not sensitive to that I mixed in with this Tahili Wajid Lock It Up. And my hair doesn't itch at all. My locks do not itch at all. So I'm like, I'd rather for you to use this gel that I mixed in with a little castor oil than use all that butter shit that they be using that makes my hair itch. And yeah, it is all natural, but everybody, you know, we sensitive to a lot of shit. Even when I went to this guy named Damian Walter, he was my loctician. He basically started a lot of my locks because the lady messed my head up, and he just like started retwisting it after that because I have so many locks because I was supposed to get sister locks and the lady didn't know how to do sister locks, so she just started my hair interlocking. But anyway, I went to him, and even his stuff he used, it smells so good, but it made my hair excruciatingly itchy, which lets me know that I'm allergic to something.
Yeah. A lot of stuff makes me itch, especially shea butter. I can't put that in my head.
I think it's the shea butter. So to retwist my hair, I just mix that in with this 100% pure castor oil.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know, but Jamaican black castor oil is not 100% just castor oil.
Stuff.
It's mixed up. Black pepper. People put black pepper, all kinds of shit up in it. So I'm like, no, you got to get the pure castor oil that should be like clear, like it's dusty, but so. And my hair, it doesn't itch at all. I'm like, dang, I don't remember last time I had a retwist where my head didn't itch. So I wish I can just do my own retwist. That would be nice, but I'm terrible at it. I ain't do too bad. And then now that I got into my own head, I realized my loctician, the butter that they was using was stopping my hair from locking. Now, the health of my hair and my scalp is really good. It's impressively good. But it's that butter, that little mixture was too good on my hair because I have
when you were saying they were using oil, I was like, wouldn't that make it not lock? Because I know my hair, you put some slick stuff on it.
No, I put a little bit, like I put a few drops of oil I mixed in.
No, I thought about what you said, what they were doing with the shea butter and together. I'm like, my hair would be like, oh, thank you. That's nice and comfy. I'm just gonna lay down.
Let me just roll. Yeah, it was. So I got like this much of hair hair that's not locked, and I didn't know that because I'm never in my own head.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, they butter, and I'm trying to tell you, the hair though is in great. It looks very pretty and silky, but that's not what I want. I got dreadlocks. I ain't trying to have silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. I ain't trying to have that at all. I'm trying to lock the stuff. Is this my water? I gotta make sure I don't pick up my peroxide bottle, y'all.
Wake up tomorrow, you have blonde hair.
Oh, this peroxide is not the one that change you cut the hair colors. What? It's the other type.
No, it might make that purple a little lighter. It might be lavender.
But yeah, I was like, I feel ripped off. Because the hair, I mean, good, the hair looks nice and pretty, but it start coming out the locks because of the stuff, the products they was using, all the butters and stuff. I still ain't got nobody's edges. Shit.
You gotta get one of them lock things that I got and go in there and lock it yourself.
Yeah, one of those crochet things.
Yeah, the little hook.
And she told me, like, all of her lock clients, she was telling that she gonna have to go in and interlock their hair. And I'm wondering why she was saying that. That's because the stuff she was using was stopping the hair from locking as much as it should have been locking.
Mm-hmm.
But she was, I mean, it always looked beautiful when she was done. It was super neat and pretty. But I guess you can't have both. And eventually it does lock.
Yeah, this thing.
Yep, let me see. It looks similar to that. She used a crochet needle to do it.
It's a crochet, it's just very tiny.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a tiny one she used. But yeah, I'm going to make me an appointment and find somebody else to start taking care of my locks because I can't take care of them myself. I'm gonna end up my hair gonna fall out if I depend on me.
Well, sure, you in Houston, you can go to Damian Walker.
That's who I used to go to. I had to stop going to him because every time I went to him, 4 hours. 4 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long. That's the only thing with him. It's gonna be a long time because he talks a lot.
It wasn't even that, because when he got in your head, he was quick.
Uh-huh.
it was
just
that
waiting your turn.
they overbook.
Mm.
He does a wonderful job. They overbook, and not only did they overbook when it was time for me to get my hair dyed. So they put this stripper on my hair, and they left the stripper in my hair for about 2 hours and forgot about me underneath the heater. I'm waiting for somebody to say it was time for me to come from underneath the heater. Never heard it. The smell was overwhelming. It took probably 6 months to get the smell of the mixed bleach mix or whatever that they put in my hair, the stripper. And it was, the hair started to start coming out at the root. It was a.
Did you lose any hair?
I sure as hell did, and I messaged them and let them know what I went through on the text message, and I never heard anything back from them. So I left them a nice little review online, and I was like, Damien is a damn good loctician, period, point blank, but you don't leave nobody underneath, and that was his assistants.
Mm-hmm.
They in there blabbering their mouths like that forgot about me. The one girl who wasn't even washing my hair, she used to be his. She was going to school. She had to go tell the other girl, hey, you forgot about her. Go get her from underneath that dryer. Everybody in there smelled that shit in my head. They singed me. They singed me bad, and it took me a long time. It took the newer loctician putting all that oils and shit in my head. Well, I guess there was a pro to it. It took the new loctician. Right. It took her putting all the oils and stuff into my hair to actually get the health of my hair back. Mm-hmm. So that her mixtures that she was getting and making worked with the health of the hair. And I actually needed it. And then she had to do a steam treatment. And she was like, oh, my goodness. I was so pissed off. So pissed off. But you know what? I was like, instead of putting 100% bad review for going through something that one time, but all it takes one time to start losing your hair. And he knows that because he gets like nightmares in his shop all the time. Mm-hmm. All it takes is one time somebody not doing what they're supposed to do. So I was like, you know what? Instead of, it's my fault, first of all, for waiting 3-4 hours just to get something done with my hair. Like, I don't know where they do that at, but my time is worth a lot of money. So I'm like, that was on my own accord, by my own choice. My appointment be at 1 o'clock. I might not be seen to 3. I might not get home till after 5 at 6. So I'm like, if I'm gonna, and this is how it was from the beginning for years that I was going to go see him.
Leona froze on us?
No, she doing her hair. No, she froze.
Froze.
She frozen. Yep, she gone. I think I'm about to get up, go shut this thing off. I did 3 hours. That's a miracle for me. It's the truth.
Yeah, you've been hiding. Not true. Snickerdoodle. Doody. Doody.
All right, let me go ahead and turn this thing off.
Think Sam. Sam. Yes.
Take my butt to sleep so I can get up in the morning and wash these clothes.
Is it yum yum time?
Yum yum.
Yum yum time. Yum yum time. Don't eat my cake. Yum yum time? Yes. Do you want yum yums? Yum yums. If you're not gonna talk, I'm gonna get no yum yums. Yum yums. You're not gonna ask for no yum yums? You gotta ask for it. Yum yum? Yum yums. Yum yums. You better ask for it. You want some yum yum?
Alrighty, I'm out of here.
Good night.
Good night.
Duty. Is it yum yum time? Is it yum yum time? Yum yum. You want yum yums? Yum yums. You're whispering. I want you to ask for yum yums. Please? Say please. Don't eat my cage. Yum yums. Don't eat my cage. You want yum yums? Yum yums. I don't know why you whispering. Don't eat my cage. Don't eat my cage. Night, Leona. Hi, Leona.
Oh shoot. He gonna add me to the show right when I was about to leave. He get on my nerves.
He was supposed to be walking to the living room so he could turn the stream off.
Oh Lord. You supposed to be turning the stream out, Big Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower and go ahead and get off of here.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
How do I end this dang on thing?
Why did it look like you had on an orange shirt for a second, Mark, and then it changed?
I don't know.
There you go.